Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Parental Unit. I'm so glad you're back. I hope you're having a great day, or that you've had a great day, or that you're going to have a great day. I just want the best for you. I really do. Oh my gosh, the AC just came on. Wait a second. Okay, I turned the AC off. Always interrupting my podcasting ventures. I'm so glad you're back. I'm so glad you came, stopped by, and that you're willing to listen to me. Thank you. This podcast episode is extra special because I decided to take a public speaking opportunity at my school and turn it into a podcast episode. I know, I'm just so quirky and creative. So for context, I go to a high school establishment in Tennessee where the school is not like the other girls. There are girls, and my school is not like them because all the sophomores and seniors at this establishment are required to give a speech known as a chapel talk. Now, these talks are called chapel talks because the school used to have a more religious focus, but now it really doesn't. It's pretty accepting to most, if not all, religious backgrounds and beliefs, which is pretty cool and epic. It's basically our school's assembly time, and sophomores and seniors give chapel talks almost daily throughout the year. And I decided to turn my speech into an interview. I had an audience of about 300 students and adults, which was super cool. And you get to listen to it, which is super awesome. Maybe I can get some of the kids in that crowd on some interviews this summer. I know I mentioned that my interest in podcasting has waned, but honestly, it really has to do with time commitment and time available. So, I don't know, I have some friends that have expressed interest for a really long time, so I just have to put in the effort. So, do not fret, you may see some content in the near future because I have so many ideas. So, with that being said, enjoy.
Avant-garde chapel talks. And Nicholas will be first.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my podcast, Parental Unit. On the show today, I have a very special guest with me. I've interviewed a group of students before, but this group is a bit different. It's filled with a wide array of personalities, a mixture of nerds, athletes, gamers, chads, kind souls, and everything in between. They are sure to be an interesting crowd. So, can I hear from the boys in the crowd? And can I hear from the ladies? All right, to start us off, I will ask a series of questions that you don't always get to ask 300 people at the same time. Who owns a Nintendo Switch? Yeah. There you go. Who owns an Xbox? Yeah. A PlayStation? Yeah. Does anyone own a PlayStation 5? No. Yes. Okay. Proof that no one owns a PlayStation 5. Who uses Spotify? Yeah. Spotify Premium? And who's on Team Apple Music? Yeah. Good to know. Who here watches Netflix? Yeah. Who grew up with cable TV as a kid? Yeah. And who still has cable? Yeah. A lot of you. And who has seen at least one full episode of Naruto? Yeah. And who has never watched anime? Yeah. I thought there would be less of you. All right. My interest in what other people have to say was a recent realization for me. 2 summers ago, I decided to start my podcast. While I'm usually indecisive, I had a childlike impulse to start this show. I read a bunch of articles about podcasting and made a trailer within days. Soon, 14-year-old me sat in my closet, holding my phone after reading an article that said closets provide a great improvement in recorded audio quality. I don't know if this helped, but I was working with what I had. I didn't have a prepared script, only a rough outline. I was nervous, feeling awkward when I was lost for words. No amount of reading articles and watching videos can prepare me for actually making a podcast. But I knew I didn't have much to lose, and I uploaded my first episode. It got a little bit of attention, but I was on a roll. I bought a microphone and started using GarageBand. Next, I interviewed a few rising seniors who were willing to hop on a Zoom meeting and talk with me about their high school experience. Their advice was helpful. This included making sure you are in dress code on the first day of school. Fun fact, I showed up to my first day of upper school wearing khaki shorts. I followed Ria's advice and brought an extra pair of pants to school that day. Preparing episodes, asking questions, maintaining a conversation, and obsessively editing each minute of content became fun. It was a creative pastime, and I felt like I was making something more meaningful than a post on Instagram or a TikTok video. Sure, my work was prepared and heavily edited, but I spoke authentically and honestly, maintaining my values while considering the values of others. I think now is the time to sincerely apologize to my loyal, devoted fans. I haven't uploaded an episode in months, and I'm deeply sorry. I don't know if you've ever heard of exams, but they don't exactly fill your afternoons with free time and relieve you of all your stress. Even though my passion for my podcast has waned, I've applied my skills in new places. One day, I was talking to a friend during a house council meeting. We were waiting to be released after spreading out hay across the hill on campus for an hour. As I wiped off bits of straw from my shirt in the upper school gym, I started asking her questions. Did she enjoy the house council meeting? Did she feel like it was a fun break from her day, an easy way to gain service hours? Or was it a waste of time? I was able to pick up on her sarcasm when she used it. I could hold myself with confidence, think of questions on the fly, and build a conversation out of thin air. There was something natural about this silly interview, and it was fun. This interaction laid out on a silver platter that I had a strength. I enjoyed asking other people questions, hearing their stories, viewpoints, struggles, and advice. Maybe I didn't always have a story to tell, but I could bring one out from someone else. I still have plenty to work on in terms of social interaction, but I knew one thing for sure. Putting myself out there, either in a podcast, old friends, or someone new, has improved how I feel about myself. Being appropriately social was something that I had worked towards, and seeing this improvement has been more satisfying than any good grade I have received on any test. Making someone's day can make my day. I'm still learning, plagued with indecision, but I know exactly what I want to be, not when I grow up, but as I grow up. A person who's approachable, understanding, positive, and knows how to keep an upload schedule. Thank you, and Henry is next. Thank you for tuning in for this extra special episode of Parental Unit. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you'll see me pretty soon with an exciting interview from a really cool person in my life that I want to share their story. And hopefully you have a bit of a better understanding of why I like podcasting so much, because it's pretty awesome. So again, thank you, and see you next time.